My name is Chukwu Chinedu. My name is Chukwu Chinedu, known on social media as Chuks EC. I am from Mpu in Aninri local government area of Enugu state, and I am a farmer. I farm mainly yam, rice, cassava, and maize. You are welcome to my yam barn. I am a graduate of Business Education, University of Nigeria, Nsukka. I graduated 2021, and I also studied Office Management at Federal Polytechnic, Oko. I love farming, and I actually went into farming for myself because I do help my parents over time from childhood. I went into farming in the year 2023. I came back after serving in Kwara State, February 2nd, and after February, the next time the rain started falling was in March. That was when I started farming, and I started with yam. Though I plant yam, I will intercrop cassava, and that is why I said I am also a cassava farmer, but mainly I am known for farming yam. I love agriculture because I believe agriculture is the most gainful, honest job anyone can do. And I believe yam accepts me, it accepts my hand, and I have the gift of farming them without fertilizer and recording massive harvest. So there are too many gain, the good parts, and there are too many challenges in agriculture. Over here in our country, farming is like death sentence. So why I said so is that you have to go through series of stress, both in going to the farm, bad roads, access to farm inputs, the cost of those inputs, and the cost of labor also. Where my farm is located, vehicles cannot go there because there is no good road. I usually manage my bike to the farm and come back home. Every yam you will see in this van was brought home from the farm with bike, and some days we go 20 times with big bags, and we even use 2 bikes. Some days we go even more than that. It is very, very stressful. We farmers, we need the help of the government, because I believe that the major priority of every nation that cares for the citizens should be agriculture. It is only when we eat that we can wear clothes. It is only when we eat that we will want to live large, go to hotels and all that. If you eat healthy, the rate of going to hospital will be reduced. So the government should please come to the aid of farmers in terms of both chemical. When I started, chemical were sold at 1,200 per liter. Currently, I buy at 4,200, and the produce is not sold in the same proportion as high as the chemical and other inputs is. Even labor and other things is not cheap. And I would say, since I started farming till today, everything I do in agriculture, I do it with my resources. I have not received any single aid from the government. Some time ago, they contacted me, come to come to Okpara Square, you will go today, they will write name. Tomorrow you transport yourself, you will go. I was doing all those things, and I had to call myself back to order and told myself, you are wasting your time, the time you are supposed to be investing in the farm and all that. So the government should develop policies that are workable, that are achievable. The time I went the last time, the woman that was given a tilling machine from this community is not a farmer. All of us knows her. She's not a farmer. May her soul rest in perfect peace. So what I'm saying is that the government should help young people who are into agriculture, because this will be to the benefit of the entire society. And then when we come to the advantages, I believe that agriculture is the best thing for anyone to do to raise capital for whatsoever dream the person has. You can, in agriculture, if you have the right knowledge and the money, the resources, you can turn 1 million naira to 10 million naira within 1 year. It is difficult to do in our country today, in any other discipline, but in agriculture, you can actually do it. That is if you have the enabling environment. So I would advise anybody who loves agriculture to please start. Don't wait. But when you're going into it, don't go into it because the government is coming to save you. Nobody is coming. Don't go into it for that kind of this thing. So once again, I tell you, welcome to my yam barn. I am actually not so young, but not so old, because I am within the bracket of 30 and early 30s. And I want to talk to young people. Agriculture is very lucrative. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And don't even feel that agriculture is for people that doesn't have any other option. I had other options before going into agriculture. I had options to go to Ghana and manage a shop, but I had to talk to myself and started this. And I must tell you the truth. This have taken me to places I never imagined going to if I ventured into something different. Yes, the truth is that everybody cannot farm, but as a youth, agriculture can actually be your best option. So, no matter who you are, if you have the passion for agriculture, go into it. So, finally, to young people, please, there are things we see in agriculture that discourage us, especially how women will perceive you. My skin will not be clean, I will not have smooth skin, and all that. If my skin is dry and my pocket is full, I am very okay with it. Good life is the most important thing, and not how people perceive you. So don't look at all those things. Do your farming, go into it. You will succeed. And let me tell you the truth. Farming comes with a whole lot of blessings. Blessings from the soil that you eat the fruit of your labor. There's this joy that comes with taking something to the farm, planting it, harvesting it, and you will be so happy with it. So as a youth, I encourage you, instead of staying idle, farm. If you try it, you will love it. So that is what I have to say. But before you go into it, just know that there are lots of stress involved. You will stress yourself, you will stay under the sun, and a whole lot of other things that may not be so pleasing to the body, to the skin. But it is very lucrative, very satisfying and all that. Don't look at your age. I started farming 2023, and then I raised money and married my wife 2025. If I had started a job of 100,000, I won't be able to do that. I won't be able to have such money. So that is it. But then don't only go into it because of the money. Yes, don't look at the money alone. Look at the addition you will be making to the society. Because I am the CEO of Feed the World Global Production Limited, a registered company. And Feed the World, as an initiative, is targeted at helping people eat healthy, helping people feed the right way. We don't farm with fertilizer, not even poultry waste and all that. We don't add anything to what we produce. We want to have lots of farmers who are young, who will embrace agriculture. This year we empowered 2 people, a male and a female, one from Ojiriba and the other from Nkanu. And the reason we did that is because we want to develop a team of young people from different places who can go into agriculture. And the agreement we had with them is that next year they will empower at least 2 persons from whatsoever they will produce this year. So we are expecting to grow. We are expecting to expand within the nearest future. So thank you so much, as I look forward to having lots of you cooperate in getting into agriculture as young people. In agriculture, there are different crops you can farm. There are different areas in agriculture. Find the one that suits you and your environment and do. All of them are very rewarding. If you can plant palm trees, if you can plant, even if it is ogbono, if you can plant maize, yam, rice, even vegetable, or some of them are so good. Some of them you can plant them from a distance. You can farm them from a distance. So that is it. Find the one that is okay for you and your environment and venture into. And you will be happy at the end of the day.